Adventures of Baby Groot. This video is going to be how I was able to be a better father to little Groot and little baby Groot. And I got severely injured at a job 2 years ago and I could barely walk. I've been in extreme pain for a little bit over two years now. And I'm gonna tell y'all how I have been able to get rid of some pain and slowly get stronger. I did just work out at the gym yesterday on the treadmill and lifting weights that were beneath the doctor's recommendations, that were a sellout doctor anyway, because that doctor worked for the insurance companies that insure our health and vitality. It's very dangerous to work for any company, manual labor, because if you get injured, you might get lucky to get like 70 to 100K. Some people don't play that, and they got extra money saved and they figured out. But I think for workers' comp, the cards are stacked against the exploited worker. And I didn't realize just how exploited we were until I got injured and left for dead. Anyway, I'm going to show y'all what I've been taking to heal my body. So when I wake up in the morning, I take a half a scoop of this because I'm almost out. BCAAs and glutamine. That helps me to get some natural energy. This has really been helping me though. The creatine, I start with 5 grams, and then I drink it with about this much water, and I mix it with animal packs. And this is really, really, really good. This is the ultimate foundation. This was designed for athletes to get all the minerals that they need in order to repair tissue. Creatine does the same thing, and it helps to hydrate the muscles and the joints. I found out my pain it's becoming more and more bearable. I already have a pretty high pain tolerance. And then this is Blue Ox. Now, I'm not saying that you should take the Blue Ox because this can increase your blood pressure, but this is a natural testosterone booster. You probably shouldn't take the full dosage of this because this can increase your blood pressure. So unless you're really exercising and doing a lot of cardio, you probably shouldn't take this. But I have been taking 3 pills out of the 5 recommended pills, and I've seen a huge difference. And because when I was doing any type of walking, or I'd ride my electric unicycle, or I would go and walk on the treadmill, do a tiny little workout, I was in extreme pain for up to a week. And now it's down to pretty much bedridden for a day or 2 or 3 from a week. And I can still go and do stuff that I have to do. Well, I can't really do the things I have to do because I need a full-time job really to get out of this situation. But all I'm saying is I'm getting better. I'm really getting better. And then there's another one. It's called Glycer. Let me pull it out. It is see, I worked out yesterday, so I am. The shoulder, that's where a lot of the pain comes from. I have this fridge here, and I have to undo the thing in order to open it up. Liquid glycerol by Body Tech. I take 10 grams. There's 10 grams of carbohydrates and 10 grams of glycerol. And I take 1 serving a day in the morning. Oh, second here. Ah, my fridge is falling apart. Oh, I went the first year without a fridge after the injury. Living in a van, and so my nutrition. I've got my nutrition on board now. I'm getting enough calories. I was only getting 500 to about 1,000 calories a day for that first year because I didn't have a fridge and I had to buy like these expensive sandwiches, and I was trying to eat healthy, right? That was really hard. Sorry, I was just a little bit of pain there. I went pretty hard at the gym yesterday, and I did relapse on caffeine this last week. I used to have a really bad caffeine addiction that started when I was doing that job, because the job actually pushed me towards it. I told them, well, I already drank 2 Red Bulls, and they're like, well, Joey's drinking 8. Do you want to work here? So on my last day, I drank like 7.5 Red Bulls before I passed out because it was messing with my sleep. But yesterday I did drink a 300 milligram Monster energy drink. I've drinking 3 Monsters in the last 8 days, so I space it out. I've been drinking 1 Monster one Monster energy drink every 3 days, because I've been trying to do something active every 3 days, and because I'm taking the testosterone boosters and the creatine, I'm hoping that will build my strength, and I think that it is. I can still tell that my back has issues, and my shoulders and my neck. And after any type of workouts, my whole entire body is completely tight, the fascia. But one way that I've been able to mitigate that is through the glycerol and the creatine, which is hydration. And then there's L-theanine in here, and magnesium. That helps to relax the fascia. And I have been drinking 2 scoops of the Hydrate by Transparent Labs. It's got 1 gram of taurine, 500 milligrams of coconut water, and 885 milligrams of minerals. I've been really satisfied with that. That's been helping me to stay hydrated because I live in the van, and if I've just been drinking water, like for the first pretty much 2 years after the injury, living in the van, I was only drinking water, and I was just sweating it all out, and I was sweating out all my minerals and any type of food minerals that I was getting. So now I'm starting to finally make some progress. So if you have become injured and homeless, and been shafted by workers' comp, and had your lawsuit claim denied, or been waiting a long time to get a lawsuit payout because the system doesn't care about you, if you can find a way to hustle up some money, I recommend all of these. Any type of creatine, the BCAA, glutamine from Body Tech, and the glycerol. I promise. And Groot wishes you a heavenly experience on Earth. Defy slavery and demand freedom, real freedom, not this fake ass